Auditions with Tabile Makhubotlwana on 011 714 7507 or email makhubotlwana@sabc.co.za.
Welcome back to Sport at 10. Now, the next story, the next life we're about to talk to is a young woman who is going to be the best women's golfer in the world. I'm guaranteeing that to you today because already at the age of 16, she is the #1 ranked senior player in South Africa and she's the #1 ranked junior player in South Africa. It's Kajal Mistry. Kajal, welcome to Sport at 10. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing great. It's nice to be
here.
You
are doing great. I mean, I can't believe that you're playing against women who are like 30, 40 years of age, playing the game for all their lives, and you're already killing them, beating them week in and week out.
It's different these days. I think a lot of juniors are playing the game. So you kind of know everyone that you're playing against week in, week out. So it's fun.
But you're even beating the seniors. You're on the senior tour as well.
It's hard work, a lot of hard work, lots of hours.
When did you start?
Started when I was 3 years old.
3? I
can't really remember, but I was told.
So what's the story when they tell it to you?
That my mom and my dad used to take me for golf lessons with my current coach, Darren Witter. And I'm still with him after 16 years.
And from that point onwards, you just had the golf bug?
Yeah, I got it from my brother because he actually had the drive for it. And he used to drag me along. So I used to, okay, my brother's going to practice, I might as well do it. And then I practiced more than him and I got better than him. So
I mean, for any of you out there who are golfers, okay, and I know there are plenty of you out there, your best score ever, let's just shock South Africans. What is your lowest round ever?
8 under.
64?
Yeah.
64?
Yeah.
You shot 64 on a full, it's not like a mashy golf course,
no.
Like a full-on golf course.
Yeah.
I play golf. I'm a 9 handicap, and the best I've ever shot is like 76. So, don't laugh. You see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you say that to real golfers. Women by Claire, I might be, 76, that's ridiculous. That for me is like as good as it gets. But what does it take to get to your level?
It takes hard work, sacrifice, especially with schoolwork and golf. It takes hard work and determination just to get everything done and to put your best foot forward into it.
So what's your typical day?
Typical day is obviously school in the morning. After school, maybe go home and eat and then quickly go off to the golf course, have a lesson, practice, come back, and then it's homework and studying until late hours of the night, sleep, and then repeat.
How long do you practice?
I really don't practice as much as I should, just because of schoolwork and that, but on an average, like today, I must have practiced there for 2 hours.
And the other thing is, you're also, correct me if I'm wrong, the 8th best junior women's golfer in the world?
No.
No?
I played a tournament in Japan.
It was the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
So you came 8th?
I came 8th, yeah.
So that makes you number 8. I mean, let's not worry about the rankings. For me, that makes you number 8. You came 8th at the World Juniors in Japan. How was that tournament for you?
It was the best experience of my life. Just to play golf overseas and to see how other people play, to compare yourself to them, how at their level, where you should be, it was incredible. And I went with 2 of my best friends, which was a cherry on top.
But you're not far behind, right? 8th? Was that what you were hoping to be? Were you hoping to be top 10?
Yeah, that was my goal, just because it was my first time there. I've never played a tournament like that before. I'm very grateful to Women's Golf South Africa for giving me the opportunity to go over there.
What's different playing at that level to where you've been playing before that?
Before, I just used to play the local tournaments like I do now. It's almost every 2 weeks that you're travelling to Cape Town or Stellenbosch, everywhere around the country you go. So the difference is kind of the field. I know everyone in South Africa. It's very nice when you play with everyone, you know who they are.
You start know their weaknesses, you know I can drop this one, this one.
There's no weaknesses. Everyone has a weakness and a strength, so I think you should see everyone is equal. But you know everyone here. You know who they are. You just carry on the conversation. But when you're over there, you learn more. I learned a lot from other people, especially meeting new people from different countries.
What's the dream?
The dream? The dream is to go finish high school and go study in America, play American golf college, and then hopefully play on the LPGA tour for a living.
So golf is just going to be your thing? You're going to earn a living from playing golf?
I hope that's the dream.
And it is a good living, right?
I'm not sure. I don't look at the stats a lot, but I think if you put the hard work
I'm sure
in...
you're aware of prize money, women's tournaments around the world.
Yeah.
Once you're playing at that level, the prize money is a lot.
It is. It's not something that I really focus at. I think I'm there for the fun and the love of the game. More than
Which is great at age 16. You're number one in the country, junior, number one in the country, senior, playing it for fun and with the plan to go to the US and one day take it onto the main tour for women. Who have you met? Have you met any of the great golfers out there?
I was fortunate enough to play in the Sunshine Lady Tour events this year, early in the year, and that's when the amateurs play with the pros. I played with Bertine Strauss, who's currently also playing in America. And it's just really nice to talk to them because they've been at the same level you've been at right now, and you want to be where they are.
And when you look at, for instance, say the men's game, is there anyone out there that you think, that you idolize, a golfer that you watch week in and week out and you think, sheesh, that guy's awesome?
Hendrik Stenson and Jordan Spieth. I can't pick between the two. It's just the thing.
But Jordan, I mean, what happened to him? He sensational and then disappeared for a year. Was it just too great a year that he just had to take a break?
I think it happens in golf. It's a sport where to win you have to be at your best every single week. And I think it's not impossible to not be at your best. But he's come back, and I think his putting is what I love about him.
Which actually brings me to you, because what's the strength of your game?
I really don't think I have one. I think it's just everything coming together at once, which is putting the results on the scoreboard.
Do you putt like Jordan? Do you only look at the hole?
No, look at the ground.
You look at the ground.
Yeah.
But he's doing it slightly differently. He looks at the hole and then just throws it in.
Yeah, I think everyone has a different way.
But that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I tried that looking at the whole thing.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work, right? No. How come it works for him?
Because he's Jordan Spieth, I guess.
And how much support do you get in terms of in South Africa to eventually pursue the dream? Are we behind you as a country?
110%. Most of the support are from South Africans because that's who I know. It's our provincial support, which my province is Ladies Golf Gauteng. Get a lot of support for them. From Women's Golf South Africa, an immense support. Like tomorrow I'm going to a training camp that they have organised. And things like that help us towards our dreams. And of my family, my main support.
It's Women's Month, and I've got to tell you I'm inspired. I'm truly inspired by the fact that at age 16, you are doing such incredible things already. It blows my mind. And I want to know, where does that come from? Where does that drive come from? That dedication?
It's my parents. There's nothing less. They've pushed me to be the best I can, and I can't thank them enough for that.
I mean, rain or shine, they're out there on the course with you?
Yeah.
I saw your dad outside.
Wake up in the morning, come back late, and they're there with me.
And it's often said that golf is almost 90% psychological. Once you can play, you can hit the good, you can putt, you can do all those things. How much do they help you psychologically when the pressure's on?
I think with pressure, you've got to deal, once you get into that situation, you have to deal with it head on. You shake, your nerves, your hands shake. It's not the easiest. But I think it's once you've been in that situation, you kind of get used to it. And I like pressure now. It kind of gets me motivated to do even better.
I'm going to leave it right there. How many people can say they like pressure at the age of 16? Here she is, South Africa's #1 when it comes to a junior as well as senior golfer. It's Kajal Mistry, age 16, Shampunaiza. You will never, ever get to the level of golf that she's playing. Never, ever. In your whole life, you can start now until you're 90. It's not going to happen.
Who says I want to play golf, Thomas?
I'm just saying.
Don't be forward. I'm here with a woman here. It's Women's Month. Can you please tell us one of your Women's Month songs? Sing.
I must sing now.
Back to you, Thomas.
Those two are chaotic. It's going to be rough. It's Nina Hestry. She's coming up after this. And she's taking on our Sport at 10 quiz with a hint of comment. They're crazy.